Decades of tough-on-crime lawmaking have made our criminal sentencing system too complex, too punitive, and too costly. Now, a bipartisan movement is rising in our state and across the nation to reform criminal sentencing with a much stronger focus on rehabilitation and the successful reentry into the community, an approach that significantly enhances public safety. Hi, I'm Representative Roger Goodman of the 45th Legislative District, and in this Good Minute, we'll talk about criminal justice reform and the ongoing work of the Washington State Criminal Sentencing Task Force. Last year, I led the legislature to establish the Criminal Sentencing Task Force to review our state's sentencing system and to make recommendations to streamline and simplify that system and make it more effective. I was named as chair of that task force and have presided over 6 months of intensive meetings so far. In this upcoming year, the Sentencing Task Force will evaluate how long prison sentences should be for the wide range of criminal offenses. The direction we're going is to use prisons and jails much more judiciously, certainly to incapacitate those who clearly are a threat to public safety, but to shift our resources more towards community-based responses to those who run afoul of the law, to provide treatment and other therapeutic alternatives, and to expand what we call reentry services to ensure successful reintegration back into the community. This approach will not only enhance public safety, but will also be more cost-effective. In response, the legislature is now moving bills through the process, including House Bill 2393, called Compliance Credit, which rewards people on supervision for complying with all their conditions by reducing their period of supervision. House Bill 2394, the so-called Concurrent Community Custody Bill, which intensifies supervision for those being supervised for multiple offenses, ensuring that they comply with all conditions for all of their offenses at the same time. And House Bill 2417, reforming what we call swift and certain sanctions for people who violate the conditions of their community supervision, ensuring that minor violations are truly treated as minor and major violations will result in reincarceration in order to protect public safety. These 3 changes will allow people on community supervision to reintegrate successfully into society and cut down on recidivism. All 3 bills have passed the House with overwhelming bipartisan support and are now moving through the Senate. Moving forward, the Sentencing Task Force will be making recommendations on the length of prison sentences and on how much discretion judges should have in handing down those sentences on a case-by-case basis. This will lead to major sentencing reform legislation in the next legislative session. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and look for more Good Minutes coming soon.